Kodak Black and Jackboy's beef already got one innocent woman killed, but now it's heating up even more, and rumors are flying that Jackboy is sending shooters at his old homie. 2 dudes got shot in Yak's hood, and today we're breaking down why fans think Jackboy was involved with the hit. In October 2025, deputies from the sheriff's office pulled up to the 1600 block of Northwest 10th Circle in Pompano Beach. They found 2 dudes who had been shot and rushed them both to the hospital, but one of them died before the cops could get any information out of him. The shooter was already gone by the time the cops got to the scene, and nobody knows who pulled the trigger. Florida has a lot of wild places where everyone's ready to catch a body, but Pompano Beach is where Kodak Black came up, and that's why fans are tying Jackboy to the shooting. After the shooting went down, Jackboy hopped on IG to troll Yak and his hood. Jackboy posted a news clip about the shooting and said, "Even though y'all don't like me, it's sad to see y'all boys keep dying every other week. Go get y'all CDL license. I got trucks I'ma put y'all on." Then Jackboy posted an IG story with Yak's track, "Before I Go," where Kodak raps, "Everybody gon' die before I go, go. Everybody gon' die before I go." Jackboy was letting Kodak and his homies know that they were gonna die before him, but there's no evidence that Jackboy was actually involved with the hit in Pompano Beach. And a few months before that, Jackboy also said he was willing to go to prison for life before he squashed anything with Kodak.
Y'all best bet is be like, "Hey, bro, drop that with Jack, bro. I ain't laying down. Like, I'm gonna get back even if I get life. Trust me."
Yak didn't respond to Jackboy's trolling, but he sent shots at Jackboy when he was streaming with a dude named Neon and said he wanted to see Jackboy dead.
What's your favorite fast food?
Jack in a Box.
Hell yeah. What's your go-to from there?
Just Jack in a Box.
Oh shit.
Jack in a Box. Jack in a Box? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like how it sound.
Fans thought Yak was crazy for talking about wanting Jackboy dead because the cops already think some shooters try to kill Jackboy so they can get some clout from Kodak. Back in 2023, Jackboy had a show in Sanford, Florida. After the show, Jackboy and his crew hopped in a van and left the spot, but there were 6 whips full of shooters waiting for him. Jackboy and his homies were riding around in a Sprinter van, but the shooters ended up hitting the wrong van. At the same time, there was a group of innocent women riding around in their own Sprinter van, and that's the one that the shooters sprayed up. They started dumping shots into the van because they thought Jackboy was inside, but instead of hitting Jackboy, they shot 6 innocent women who weren't involved with the situation at all. The shooters killed a woman named Princess Tolliver and hit up 5 of her friends. They had gone to Jackboy's concert and were just trying to make it home, but unfortunately, that's not how it went down. The cops ended up booking 13 dudes who allegedly rep a Crip set from Seminole County called On Top Forever, aka OTF. Kodak wasn't ever hit with any charges over the situation, but the cops said that OTF was watching Jackboy and Kodak beef on social media, so they decided to jump in and take out Jackboy so they can get some clout. Rappers get shot at outside of concerts all the time, but somebody really wanted Jackboy dead, and they tried to slide on him at his crib inside a gated community. Rumors said that Jackboy's brother got hit and had to be rushed to the hospital in a helicopter, but after it went down, Jackboy hopped on IG Live to clown the shooters for missing him. The beef cooled off for a while after Jackboy's fans got hit up in 2024, but then in January 2025, Jackboy spotted Yak's custom Jeep and posted a photo with it. Jackboy was letting Kodak know that he could still get touched, but Yak clapped back the next day and said he wasn't worried about anything because Jackboy didn't even touch the Jeep.
So lit like a nigga touched my car. I ain't even touched this.
Yak kept it pushing, and a few weeks later, he even ended up going to the White House. Kodak already had ties to Donald Trump because back in 2019, Yak was sentenced to 4 years in prison but got pardoned by Trump in 2021. Having ties to the White House is a big win for a street rapper, but Jackboy clowned Kodak over the situation and called him a crackhead.
Celebrating that a crackhead went to the White House. Fuck you.
Jackboy has been calling Yak a junkie for a while, and he said that Kodak blackballed him in the industry and then ended up smoking crack.
He tried to blackball me. Now you're smoking crack.
Jackboy isn't the only dude who thinks Kodak is tweaking on drugs though. Yak went viral for his Drink Champs interview in 2023 where it looked like he was tripping. And then the situation got even worse. Yak got arrested for cocaine possession a couple months later, but he told fans that he was just sipping lean when he got arrested. Yak said the cocaine charge was fake, but he also admitted on live that he had smoked meth before.
I done told y'all I fucked with them. I done told y'all I did meth before. Told me like the fuck, bro. I ain't in this shit, bro. I ain't around no cocaine or cocaine.
He said he wasn't a junkie, but Kodak was still acting crazy and made headlines again for throwing rocks at a reporter who tried to ask him some questions.
Kodak Black leaving the Broward County Jail Wednesday, throwing rocks at a local 10 photojournalist. Hear the photojournalists say, call the cops. Call the cops. They were called after this outburst by Kodak where he threatened to punch me.
Kodak, and you threatened to beat me up too. You threatened to punch me.
Then in May 2025, Yak did a freestyle for On the Radar and rapped, "Still drop bodies and albums. Count 'em. Got a Phantom and a Lambo. 2 mansions and a Chevy. Wedded. Tell them kids I ain't they stepdaddy. Young nigga with a meth habit. Still flashy." And in October 2025, Kodak was live again and said he wasn't tweaking on meth, but he's tried it before.
I'm getting no fucking meth. I tried it though.
During the same live session where Jackboy called Yak a crackhead, Jackboy also said he flew to Haiti to meet up with a Woo lady, and that's why Yak fell off. Woo ladies are women who do voodoo, and Jackboy allegedly used one of them to get at Kodak. Yak's dad is from Haiti, and Yak has raps about voodoo before, like on the track Voodoo with Future, where he said, "I pray to the angels, but the devil is stronger. Wondering why I'm in hell still. Nobody's nice. Nobody cares here." And after Jackboy said he was using voodoo against Yak, he dropped the track Woo Lady and raps, "Ain't gotta go see no Woo Lady. What you think my grandma for? My granny play with voodoo, bitch. I feel like Foolio. Made 100 off a glitch, and I don't need the studio. Okay, cool, let's go. Talking shit, better not be at that stove." Jackboy also aired Kodak out for dropping a track with 6ix9ine. Yak has talked about hating snitches before, and that's why a lot of fans were shocked they linked up with 6ix9ine in the studio. Yak was getting a lot of hate for the link up, but Wack 100 claimed that Kodak only did it because he got $1 million and a Rolls Royce for his feature. Jackboy said the money didn't matter though, and raps, "Quit acting tough, you weak as fuck, little boy. I know the real you. Just to show, even with $1 million, that money can't unlame you. Did a song with the rap for $1 million. No real street nigga respect you. Surrounding yourself with pussy niggas, so none of them ain't gon' check you." Jackboy wasn't the only dude who had beef with Kodak for linking up with 6ix9ine. An alleged Treyway affiliate named Billy Yotto tried to hunt 6ix9ine down with a gun back in the day. And after Yak made the track with 6ix9ine, Billy Yotto went on No Jumper and said Kodak is banned from Brooklyn now.
I mean,
He
I
can't
don't.
come in my hood and dap nobody up. Nobody.
You don't think?
For what? Nobody. For
I feel like if Kodak goes to Brooklyn tomorrow, he's good.
maybe
he's
Brooklyn,
gonna be
but
celebrated.
he can't come to Bed-Stuy and chill. I wouldn't even. None of my friends wouldn't approve of that.
Jackboy also clowned Kodak for kicking it with Trump and rapped, "Stop acting like you up. Go check that skull, then tell Trump free my friends. Made $1 million, but I'll still crash. Shorty don't got no sense." And on another live, Jackboy claimed that Kodak was snitching when he got locked up back in 2018. According to Jackboy, someone on the cell block was smoking weed and Yak ratted him out. Then Yak got moved into protective custody to keep him safe. Then Jackboy said that Yak's music is falling off and he needs to get his CDL and start driving the truck.
So go grab his CDL. That shit, hey, yeah, driving, yeah, boy, that boy be driving for 4 days, boy, that boy never go to sleep, boy.
Jackboy's music started falling off after Yak and him sparked a beef too though. Back in the day, he was running up millions of views on almost everything he dropped, but now a lot of his tracks don't even hit 500K. Jackboy made a smart move and bought a restaurant to keep his money up when the music fell off. But then, 2 people almost died inside the restaurant and it had to be closed down. Jackboy owned a spot called Pierre Pierre with his homie Cleishon Hill in Oakland. Trying to get into business is a good move if you're a rapper, but the restaurant was over a year behind on rent and was about to go under. Then on May 2nd, 2025, someone pulled up and started shooting into the restaurant and hit 2 people. Nobody knows who pulled the trigger, but rumors started flying that the shooting had something to do with Jackboy and Kodak's beef. Cleishon Hill started a GoFundMe to get money to repair the restaurant after the shooting, but then somebody pulled up and smashed some of the windows with bricks. And before Jackboy and Cleishon Hill could move the restaurant to a different location, they got kicked out by the landlord and are getting sued by a restaurant company because Jackboy and Cleishon Hill owe them over 10K. Jackboy and Kodak definitely aren't at their peaks right now, but some sources claim that Kodak isn't really on drugs and he's just acting like that for the cameras. A streamer named Zoe linked up with Yak in the studio, and she said when the cameras weren't rolling, Yak acted like a completely different person.
Little does everybody know, when I got off stream with Kodak, he was regular. I don't know where the deodorant launch person went, but he was normal. I went to the studio, everything, till like 7 a.m. Normal, regular.
Jackboy said Yak's money was falling off too, but then Kodak went and dropped 800K on a new piece of ice. Jackboy also claimed that Yak doesn't have any real street ties. But one dude got stomped out after he was dissing Yak on IG Live. Kodak was arguing with a random dude on IG, and the other dude said Yak never put in any work in the streets.
You see me in person, bro, you gonna hold your head down.
You never did no work.
Bro,
Have you ever stood out there and got in that car by yourself?
That's how I know you asked, because you got Voodoo in your corner.
Then the next day, some other dudes caught the guy who dissed Yak and stomped him out on camera. There's no evidence that Kodak sent the goons though, and some sources claim that they just stomped the dude out because he was false repping their hood. Beefing with Jackboy caused a lot of drama for Yak, but it looks like he's trying to switch up how he's moving. He dropped a new track called How to Let Go and talks about leaving the streets behind when he raps, trying to find a way, doing something different. Leave the street life behind without me dissing it. All this killing shit seemed like ain't no ending. My little nigga had big dreams, now he a memory. But even if Kodak wants to get away from the drama, Jackboy's on a whole different type of timing. Jackboy claimed that Yak is the one who sparked the beef. But now Jackboy's so heated about it that he's ready to catch a life sentence before he squashes it. And since Jackboy's restaurant got shut down and his music isn't hitting like it used to, crashing out on Kodak is one of the only ways he can get his name in the headlines right now. Kodak hasn't been responding to Jackboy for a while, but he has been taking a lot of shots at NBA Youngboy. Jackboy and Kodak's beef allegedly started because Yak blamed Jackboy for starting a beef with Youngboy while Kodak was locked up. Kodak was the one who took the first shots at Youngboy though, and after Youngboy came home and dropped a new album in 2025, Yak hopped on IG and called it trash. And when Youngboy was doing a show in Miami, Kodak flew in on a helicopter and threw a yacht party right outside the concert. Youngboy allegedly hooked up with one of Kodak's ex-girlfriends named Mellow Rax and gave her herpes. So Yak dissed him on a new track and rapped, "There go that man again giving people herpes." Youngboy didn't respond to all the dissing, and it doesn't look like the situation is really gonna pop off. Kodak and Youngboy probably won't crash out on each other, but Yak's beef with Jackboy is a different story. Bodies have already dropped over the situation, and Jackboy's acting like he wants all the smoke with Kodak, so there's no telling what's gonna go down next.